Hello and welcome to another video. So I'm so excited for today's video because I am going to give my apartment tour. Also, before I get started with the apartment tour, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video if you want to see more things like this, and yeah, feel free to comment down below. Turn on the notification bell so you can receive notifications on my future videos. But yeah, let's get started. We lived in the same house since me and my twin sister were about 3 years old. It was this like nice big blue house on the south side. We were able to like ride our bikes and use our rollerblades. I'm gonna insert a picture here of my childhood that I found, so take a break. And so yeah, that was us in our rollerblades, our knee pads, helmets, and we used to do that all the time. Like, we would love roller skate. We were always so scared to fall and hurt ourselves because we were kind of babies about it. Like, we didn't like getting scratches and anything like that. So we would like put all our protective equipment. I lived there until I was 18 because then I started college and I went to school in Iowa for a semester. It didn't work out at that school. Tuition got really high and I just didn't like the school. It was in the middle of Iowa and it was like a complete culture shock, so I came back. So when I came back, the living situation was kind of strange because although it's a pretty big house, like it's 3 floors, there's a basement, main floor, and then upstairs. We only used the main floor and the second floor, and all the rooms were on the second floor. And there's only 1 bathroom and 3 bedrooms, and it was a family of 8. My youngest sister was born, Christine, and so when she was born, it was like a super tight house. Because the little ones were still little, we were still able to like fit them in my parents' room, but eventually like they needed to get their own room. So long story short, when I came back from college, I didn't go back home. I think I ended up staying with my grandma because my grandma had space, and like she gets lonely too because she lives alone, and so I was like, oh, I'll just like keep my grandma company and I'll live with her. So I know I did live with her for a bit. You know, I would always talk to people and like friends and classmates, and I would tell them like, hey, oh, like I really want to move out, like I don't want to live with my grandma anymore. Like, not that anything was wrong with my grandma, but like, you know, I wanted to have a place of my own. One of my friends eventually was like, oh, hey, you know, like we're looking for a roommate. And you know, we were living in the apartment for a minute. It was like I was living the life, having fun, enjoying my freedom, and then winter comes along and I would go like back and forth a lot. Like, I visited my family a lot. I would sleep over at my family's house, I would sleep over at my boyfriend's house, and like I would be in the apartment for a majority of the time, but I would also go to other people's houses just because I like spending time with them and things like that. Or after Thanksgiving, I was like gone for like a whole week because I was like visiting my family and stuff like that. And I came back, I think I was getting ready for school, and so I was getting my book bag ready and getting books and stuff. And I look over to my desk and there was mice poop. I freaked out. I have like a huge phobia for rats and mice, and so I saw that and like my heart stopped beating. I swear, I couldn't breathe, and I was like, oh my god. And so I like quickly stuffed all my stuff in my book bag and I left the apartment, and I was like freaking out, and I had to call my sister. I was like, girl, like you cannot believe what I just saw. And I was like, there was like mice droppings, and once I like started looking more at my desk, and mind you, at this time, like my room was pretty clean. Like the floor was clean, I didn't have any food in my room, and everything was clean, which is why I saw it. I was like, I don't want to go back. And like my room at the time was pretty small, so if they were on the desk, that means they could get on the bed because the bed was right next to the desk. And I was like, oh my god, I can't. After that, I got so scared I ended up moving out, and I felt really bad for my roommate because like, you know, I basically dropped out of the lease. And I was like, dang, like I'm so sorry, but like I couldn't live with mice. I feel like the management too wasn't being that helpful about it. They're like, oh well, it's Pilsen, like you're gonna have mice, and I was like, nuh-uh, like not in my house. And that was that. So that was the last apartment I had before I moved back home. At this time, I think my parents had already divorced, and so my mother wasn't living there, and my siblings would come and visit. So basically it was just me and my dad in our house that we grew up in. And so that was kind of fun, kind of nice, because like we had, like I would have a whole big house to myself, and then I had my dog Storm, and so Storm would take care of me when my dad was at home. I lived there for a minute, but then again, like I just really wanted my own freedom. I wanted my own house. So I started talking to Leo, and I was like, my boyfriend, and I was like, hey, like we should think about getting an apartment together. And again, he was like, money, like, well, where are you gonna get it? And I was like, well, you're working and I'm working and we could do it. So we started saving up money. I think I got a few scholarships, and so I was able to save a chunk of that money for, like, you know, trying to get an apartment. We did a lot of searching. We initially found an apartment and we were super excited about that. We signed the lease. We had a third roommate, so it was gonna be 3 of us. So we was gonna move his stuff, and then I would move my stuff later. And when he moved in his stuff, he realized that there was roaches. It was another headache, and I was like, I don't want to be here if there's roaches. And he felt the same way too, because like they were everywhere, like it was infested. And we told the building management, and they were like, well, we can't really fumigate because that would require fumigating the whole building, and the other people don't want to leave their apartment. And I was like, what the heck, like why would you want to live there with roaches? But whatever. And so I think they were just gonna put like a bomb or something in there, not like a bomb, but like something to kill the roaches. I don't know what it was, I honestly can't remember, but I remember us not being satisfied with that answer. And so we ended up subleasing the apartment to somebody else, and then we started apartment hunting again. And so my advice to you, if you are looking for apartments, do your research. Do not try to move in like right away. Like don't give yourself a deadline of like a month or something, like, because it may take longer, especially depending on the season. So if you do move out of your house, I would recommend moving out in the spring, summer season. That's when a lot of apartments go up for like rent and things like that. And then make sure they don't have roaches. Check behind the stove, the fridge, like places where they can hide. Look for mice droppings to make sure there's no rat poop anywhere. Again, you would check like behind the fridge and stuff like that. Yeah, make sure your apartment is in good condition, especially like if you can afford to get an apartment that doesn't need like many fixes. Like go ahead and do it. Obviously, if you don't have the money, find the best you can get for your buck. Make a list of things that you want in your house and things like you wouldn't be able to function, I guess, without it, or like things you'd prefer, and do your digging. There you'll find a few apartments. I think also for me, the area was really important. I wanted to live in a safer area than where I was living, because of my schedule. Like I would get out of like work late, or I would get out of my classes late, or I'll have to go in super early. And I honestly don't want to like go to work super early and then end up getting mugged on the like waiting for the bus or something, you know? So I was like, if I can afford to live in a safer area, I'm going to do it, because I just don't want to worry about like my safety. Again, we got lucky with this apartment because it was within our budget. It was pet friendly. There's a park nearby, and so we could take her for walks, and she loves the park. Yeah, there's like restaurants nearby, laundromat, like I said, grocery stores, and like that's what I prefer, because I also don't drive. Oh yeah, so we got this apartment, and so now on to the good stuff. So now I'm going to give you a little tour of what my first apartment with my boyfriend looks like. So this is our first couch. We bought it off of Facebook. I want to say it was about $100, but I really like it because, you know, it's our first couch and it was so cheap. I also bought these pillows at Target, and I really love them. Storm also really loves them. She loves laying on them. I think they look really cute. So the paintings on this wall, I did them myself. They're not the best, but I think they look cute. It's a nice pop of color for this living room. So here we have a little table. We have a puzzle on it that we did. I want to hang it up, but I haven't gotten to do it yet. And then once we hang it up, I want to put like a cute little centerpiece on that table. I hung up some pictures on this wall. I have my graduation pictures and some cute pictures of me and Leo. We bought a new TV, and then this stand we also bought off of Facebook, and I want to say it was about $100 too. I think it was a little over $100, but I really love it. It fits a lot of things. It's cute. That purple bin I had at my house, and it's where I keep Stormy stuff, so it's kind of ugly, but like, it's just for Storm stuff. And here is our little exercise section. We have a little bench, some weights, a yoga ball, yoga mat. We usually take over this whole living room when we're working out though, so that's fun. And this rug we got at IKEA. I really love IKEA. They have a lot of cute stuff. So yeah, this is what my little living room looks like. So this is what you see when you come in. So you're like right in the kitchen. So I'm gonna start here. So this picture we actually got at Six Flags. They drew it for us. I have a little plant here that I got from IKEA and some paintings I got from the dollar store. I'm gonna give those to my mom because they match better with her bathroom. Then I got this little cube thing at Walmart. It fits a lot of my stuff, so I like it. We also got this coat rack at IKEA, and it's super useful because it can store shoes and coats and Storm stuff. Here we have more like counter space, knives, that's where my blender goes, fruit, all the good stuff. Here I have my fridge with a little calendar on it. I also have some pictures of me and Leo here, looking a little awkward but cute. I also have some dog treats, my little plant here, Storm's food, and in that container I have my winter clothes. I need to find somewhere to put it. I also really love this table. We got it at IKEA. I think it was also around $100, but I love that it's so tall because Storm is tall, and that way she can't get to our food because she still won't reach. So this is really cute. I have my tortilla warmer there, my toaster, some napkins. I really love this. So here I have some dishes. I have my microwave. Spices in those cabinets. I also now have a dishwasher, and they're pretty awesome. I never had one before. I also have my Keurig here, new spoons that my aunt gave me, a lot of different coffees. We bought a variety pack. I also have Café Bustelo. Woo-woo. And yeah, more spices, adobo, you know, you gotta have that adobo, chipotle, peppers, more coffee, nor. So here we just have the microwave and the stove. So yeah, so this is the front area. So this is my room. So for a minute, this was my least favorite room because it took me a while to fix it up, but I finally got to do it. So I have my desk here. I have some of my awards that I hung up, and there's like different awards for like my poster presentations, scholarships, things like that. And so I really love that because it's such good motivation for me to like keep going. Also, my cousin Julie painted this awesome picture for me, and you know, it helps motivate me to keep pursuing my dream of becoming a doctor. I also have my MCAT books here as a reminder that I need to start studying. Oh, I made this cute coaster for my drink so it doesn't ruin my desk. This is Baby Crystal. I was Cinderella, and I painted this to remind me of outside. Yeah, there's that. I also painted these lotus flowers, and I think they're so cute, and they were so easy to do. So if you guys want to see a tutorial on that, let me know, comment down below. But I love the vibe it gives, and they're just so cute. I can't believe I did it. And here's my bed. I got these cobijas at Target. And here's Storm sleeping on her bed. She loves to sleep with a pillow. And I crocheted her a blanket. It's so cute. She loves it too. And then that's a mess that I have to go through. This is a chair, and then there's some clothes I have to put away. And this is her cage where we put her in. Yeah, and this is like the stuff that I want to get rid of. So I want to get new drawer things. But we've been tight on money and we haven't been able to get new ones. But Leo brought these from his mom's house. He used to have these in his old room. This is my closet. I got these cute little gray bins at the dollar store, and like I put like my underclothes there. And then I have my clothes here, and then there's like a shoe rack in there, you can't really see it, and that's my dirty clothes. Oh, and Fabuloso. And this is a mirror. Hey! This is my outfit for today. But anyways, then we're in the bathroom. Also, the weird thing is that the bathroom is inside, like, where the room is. So everyone who comes to the house has to go into our room to go to the bathroom. But we have a little turtle here, some plants. I got these cool little like nice plastic thingies at Target, so I could put my stuff there. I have little clips, ligas, like brush, all my hair stuff, but also face stuff, face wash. And then this is what I love the most. I put all my earrings in here, rings, hoops. So I have silver hoops and I have gold and rose gold hoops, and then these are like all my like sparkly hoops. Bracelets, more earrings, necklaces, sunglasses, little handy dandy mirror. Then I put these little lights, the little round ones, yeah, I just like didn't know where else to put them, and I had those for my house. This is our little shower curtain. So everything here is like pretty much like gray and like dark gray. This Leo also brought it from his house. I want to get something that like, you know, goes more with the colors like black or gray or white or something like that. Or a pop of color, but I don't know about that yet. My makeup is there. Then, let's show you the tub. So this is, you know, just like a basic shower. But I got this cool thing at Target, and you put all your jabones there, and then have more. If we put too many jabones, it falls. We haven't figured out how to make it stay. And then I got this cool rack. So also, I started doing bar shampoo, and I really like it because, you know, like you don't waste as much plastic because each bottle, you're wasting a lot of plastic. So that's my shampoo. That's a face wash. It's like a oat and honey face wash. Oh, and that one's citrus lavender. And then that one is my conditioner, and it's also citrus lavender. But yeah, that's the shower. This is the bathroom. And this is the room. And so yeah, that's my little apartment. It's not that big. It's pretty small. But I love it. And we also have a TV here. Leo likes to play games here. Well, he likes to play games everywhere. So yeah. So, final look. This is how my apartment looks like. So I hope you guys liked the tour of my apartment. So yeah, this is what you can get for like $1,000 in Chicago. It's kind of small, but I like it. Homey. And yeah, this was my first apartment with my boyfriend. So feel free again to subscribe and turn on the notifications bell so you can receive notifications on my future videos. And I hope you liked today's video. Leave comments down below. If you did like this video, comment down below where I can get cute pillows. I need some more cute pillows for my bed. Also comment down below where I could get drawers for my clothes because I need to get new ones of those. So if you have some recommendations, leave them down below. All right, and see you guys next time.